Do it.
Now he has to live the rest of his life in prison. It's better punishment. The wooden luxury apartment. 1 day later. He's tired. That's him.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better
Who's
for
that?
everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Don't
is-
forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
That's not good. That's not the flycatcher.
This fucking line.
Hey, there's him again.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
They don't like me. But I think I did the right thing anyways.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Wow. Doesn't give a shit. Stupid pig. How can he feel safe? He's a walking piece of bacon in the wolf's presence. Ooh, still more to do. I think Flycatcher was the crooked man. Is
I'm
the crooked
going!
man.
Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice
Hello.
fucking day. Shit!
Don't be
Just
so
go grab
dramatic.
that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she
Sure.
was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're
She'd
little,
love
they
it.
have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about
TJ,
ready to head
remember
out.
that.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Your dad
Your
broke
dad
the
broke
rules.
the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How
should I know?
know?
Yeah, I was actually going to send him back, but I misinterpreted the option I was
Saying
given.
goodbye?
Or does she still have the ribbon?
Hi.
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 You're still wearing that thing.
Oh,
A reminder,
yeah.
perhaps.
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let
You
it
need to
go.
let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is that?
what is it?
You're pregnant?
It's about
Hope
what
not.
happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had
It's
to.
okay.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Give her cigarettes.
Here.
I'm not sure if she smokes. It's a bad brand as well. Huff and Puff.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you
I
said...
know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Should
So
have
you
lied.
think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
What?
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch
Or
that
like-
happen to Faith or Lily.
Not sure if
Nobody
the sound
cares
died
about
out there a
us.
little bit.
Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other. and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
Hope it does
I
some
hope
good.
I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Huh. Wait a minute.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Get after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
There was something wrong about her. What the hell? You can't just end the game like that. She's been playing us all along. I bet she's glamored. Yeah. Jeez, but that's the end of the game. Let's go through the player choices. What do you do to Georgie? You and 43.5% of players kill Georgie. Yeah, but would he have survived if I... Would he have survived long enough? Not sure. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? Yeah, it's me and 70% of the other players. 47.4% imprisoned him. Nice. Yeah, the majority accepted the gift. Of course we did. This is a Toad kid. What were your last words to Narissa? Wow. 23.8% to the same as me. Was that it? Oh. Well, that's the end of The Wolf Among Us. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, there's still some more. You helped him to avoid the farm. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to send him back. He was an asshole. You took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. Narissa, you gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. Snow, you imprisoned to bring the Crooked Man back alive. You promised, okay. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Are those the only special traits? I must have missed someone or something. Okay. That's been it for The Wolf Among Us. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. So, comment, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time for more. Wait a minute. Nope. There's no more Wolf Among Us, so just goodbye.